Hey everyone, my name is Michael Coker. I'm the mayor of the City of Mulberry, and today we have a special treat. Back by popular demand, we have our city manager, Mr. Jamie Palmer, is here, and he's going to answer some important questions about a big festival that's coming up in Mulberry. So stay tuned. All right, everybody, we have today Mr. Jamie Palmer, who is the city manager, and he's going to be talking about something that is really his brainchild that I think is really cool that you're definitely going to want to check out, definitely going to want to have more information about. So, Jamie, first off, before we jump into that, for those that maybe don't know who you are, say who you are, where you come from, talk a little bit about your background.
Yeah, so my name is Jamie Palmer. I'm the city manager for the City of Mulberry. I've been working in local government for about 10 years now before I came to the City of Mulberry, and I'm really thrilled to be here.
Okay, well, sounds good. Well, so obviously, all the buzz right now is this thing called Mulberry Jam. First off, what is Mulberry Jam? Where's it going to take place? Just can you talk a little bit about, even the idea where it came from?
So we've been working on our comprehensive plan and, making sure that we bring to life the type of zoning and the type of environment that the citizens voted for when they put forth the referendum for the City of Mulberry. One of those things was a community event to where everyone could come, hang out, listen to live music, and eventually we'll build it out to be like, a little festivity to where people can, have their own version of a farmer's market, right? But for this first event, we had this idea of let's have the Mulberry Jam, get some local bands in to come and play and jam out with us. And we'll just have a little fun activities for the kids and some food trucks and some vendors where people, local businesses can kind of come out and display and give out gifts to people. So
Yeah, that sounds awesome. So let's talk a little bit. So you mentioned the comprehensive plan, that this is one of the requirements. First off, for those maybe that don't know, what is a comprehensive plan and how does Mulberry Jam kind of fit into that?
So every 10 years, really every 10 to 20 years, right? The state requires that a local jurisdiction kind of put a plan together that talks about how you envision your city or envision your county. Those come in with, 5 or 10 year updates to that plan. And we're really excited about this one because this is our first one that we will be putting forth. And it's all inclusive of everything that the public, as well as mayor and council and our stakeholders and our steering committee have thrown in as ideas. And so the way that this process works is, we had our retreat a couple of weeks ago. We took that information in. On April 14th, we had our first open house. Through the open house, we then sat down with all the residents. They came in, and then now we're getting ready to have our first steering committee meeting to where what the information we took from, mayor and council as well as the public will be revamped to the plan. We'll do this process 3 or 4 more times, and the public has major input. But in addition to that, one of those requirements is what is your annual community event that you all are very proud of? For us, it's going to be the Mulberry Jam.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, and I think it's really cool how with the comprehensive plan, right, that you're doing such a phenomenal job of getting this community engagement, right? What do you want the city to look like in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years? What do we want this kind of master plan for the city to be? And it's, obviously the council have a say in that, but at the end of the day, it's really what you out there, what you, the resident, wanted this city to look like in 5, 10, 20 years. So that's cool. So the Mulberry Jam is basically kind of going to be our signature event that we have on a yearly basis.
That's correct. The goal is to have it every year.
Okay.
Right? I started with this grand vision, right? And then my staff made sure, no, we got to focus on this. We can do these other things down the road. So one thing that we've been looking at is kind of in the future, having a business gathering, doing a farmer's market during the summertime next year. But we really want to kick off all of the community events and then make the annual event the Mulberry Jam.
That's awesome. Yeah. And I will say, so obviously, one of the hottest things that everybody's talking about is the logo for the Mulberry Jam. Can you talk a little bit about, and obviously we'll put it up here on the screen for everybody to see, but can you talk a little bit about how that logo came to be? What different elements are in that logo and why they're significant?
So there's 2 logos we've been using, right? One of them is with the tree, And I think that's, really ties back to our roots of one of the first areas in Gwinnett County and one of the first areas inside of the colony of Georgia. And so that mulberry leaf that was on the back of the original seal is now turned into a seed and grown, and now it's a mulberry tree. And then the other elements are, building the community. It shows a little bit of, how you can see the different architectures, the different size buildings. Those are the things that we want to put in elements. The other one is the logo of the mulberries. And I think that's the one that everybody is really like picked up on, because it's just a bunch of mulberries hanging out and jamming out. And so we'll have those on t-shirts along with the city seal on the t-shirts. They'll be there for sale at the Mulberry Jam event. And so we're really looking forward to it as we prep over the next month to, pull this off.
That's awesome. Yeah. And I will say too, I've had some discussions with some local musicians that are super excited about this event, right? They feel like this is an awesome way to give back to the community and really kind of have some involvement in the city that has really been community and citizen driven. I mean, going all the way back to when this city was created, I mean, it was a group of people that came together that wanted to have more control over planning and zoning, but really just wanted to serve the community. And so I think it's really cool that a lot of these musicians are kind of sharing that same aspect of like, hey, we want to come play for you. We'll even play for free. Many of them are saying, we just want this to be a event that we can be proud of here in our city, in our community. And so I'm really looking forward to that. But talk a little bit for those that are listening, maybe about some of the details, like when is it going to be? Where's it going to be? Is that been finalized yet?
Yeah. So what we've done now is, there was some conversations at first. We told some people that it was going to be a different date, but we just now changed it because of the fact that we listened to the public, right? The public was weary about the time on the first day, but right now everything is set to be on June 13th from about 3 to about 7 p.m. and it'll be at Duncan Creek Park. And so if you go towards the back of Duncan Creek where the pavilion is and the playground and the little kind of circle turnaround area, by the turnaround, we'll have food trucks. We will also have a bouncy house, and then we'll have the stage for the bands at the pavilion. And then we're inviting businesses to reach out to us. We'll have somebody reach out to you all as well. So where businesses want to come in and have vendor tables and just pass out stuff about their business, we think this is a great opportunity to bring the entire community together, not just for the people, but for the businesses who are in the area as well.
Yeah, and I think that's a great idea because I know there's a lot of businesses that a lot of people don't even know exist within the city. So if you're a local business, this might be a great opportunity to get out there, let people know who you are, and kind of maybe if you can, if you're a restaurant, have a little sample of something that you serve, or a different business. I think that would be really cool. Yeah, absolutely. Well, so obviously, so you said June the 13th is the date, correct? That's a Saturday?
It's a Saturday.
Okay. And then obviously we have the music. We talked about the food trucks. Is there anything else that you feel like people need to know about Mulberry Jam, either now or even just moving forward? What is this going to mean for this community?
We've heard a lot from the community where, one, that there is no central place where everybody can go and hang out, and we want to try to create that environment. So regardless of where it's going to be at in the future, we really want to make sure that we bring that real town feel into this community and have a annual event where everybody knows where they are guaranteed to meet with the city, guaranteed to meet with their neighbors, guaranteed to get to know the businesses that are in their community.
And if one of these businesses obviously want to reach out and say, hey, how can I be involved? What's the best way for them to get in touch with you or the city?
Yeah, so we just recently hired a PIO, so you can call the city line and look for the public information officer or PIO's office and let her know what business you are and how to get in contact with us. Or you could just call the main line and then just get transferred over to me.
Okay. Well, sounds great. Well, again, I think it's super exciting. I think it's going to be a great event and a lot of fun. The Mulberry Jam. I love what you did there too with the Mulberry Jam. I get that.
I wanted to have a jam contest. We'll do that.
There you go. Yeah. Best homemade jam. I
Yeah.
love that. But for all of you guys out there, we would love to see you out at the Mulberry Jam. I think it's going to be a great event, and this is going to be something, I think, like Jamie said, that's going to continue year after year in the future. It'll kind of become what we're known for here, and I think that's really neat. And so if you can be a part of the first one, if you can be there, if your business can come support it, or you can come help in some way, we would love to have you. And Jamie, obviously, thank you for all the hard work you've done to put this together, and obviously everything you do for the city. But for those of you out there, we'll see you at Mulberry Jam June 13th, and I guess they can get more information, what, on the Facebook page or on?
Yeah, it would be on the Facebook page as well as our Instagram and on the city website. More information is to come. We're definitely going to blast that out. We're also getting ready to do a city newsletter. And so through the city newsletter, you can send us your email address and sign up, but all that information will be coming forward soon.
All right. Well, thanks again, Jamie. And to those of you out there, if you like getting updates about the city, obviously like and subscribe to this podcast. We'll try to keep them coming out with important information, just like this with Mulberry Jam. But until next time, everyone have a great day, and we'll see you next time inside the City of Mulberry.